Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about financial planning. This is a very important chapter as it will help you in practical life to do your investments when you earn your salary. When you save, you can save in different kinds of things, not only just banks. So as we go through the chapter, let's see what are the ways of saving money, of investing money. We will get all these ideas. So this chapter basically includes the goods and service tax, about the GST. Earlier, there were many different kinds of tax. For example, excise duty, VAT, CST, service tax, luxury tax, entertainment tax, octroi, custom duty, special additional duty. All these taxes have been removed now, and only a single tax has been given by the government, which is a goods and service tax. So just note this point. Next, we have a PAN number. PAN is your permanent account number with 10 alphanumeric characters. So PAN is issued to those who are working and who are paying taxes. So you need to register for your PAN number. It is a form of a proof of identity. Next, you have a manufacturer or a supplier, or you have a retailer. These all people, the dealer, whoever is the dealer, should have a GSTIN number. A GSTIN number is a registration for that dealer. So what does the GSTIN number contain? It contains the state. For example, there is a number 27 ABCDE 123H1Z5. So this is the state code. For Maharashtra, it will be 27. Then CBE 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the PAN number given. This is the PAN number, the 10-digit PAN number. 27 is the state code. This is the PAN number. This is a uniform number all throughout. And 5 is a checksum digit. It checks the validity. This could be any number. Last number is going to be the checksum validity. So then we have HSN. HSN code is for HSN is Harmonized System of Nomenclature. This is a code given to the products or the goods that we use. It could be any goods. Now for example, chocolate. Chocolate is given as 210691. Ice cream is given as 2105. So these codes are pre-decided by the government and provided as a HSN, Harmonized System of Nomenclature. Next, if there are different kinds of services, that is given as Service Accounting Code. There are many kinds of services, like you go on a trip, you go to a guest house, those services are present. Beauty services are there, healthcare services. These all different kinds of services have a different code and they come under Service Accounting Code. Now, after you understand this, we need to understand that the rate of GST is different for different products and for services. Rate of GST goes from 0, 5, 12, 18, 28%. So 0% is for zero rated, like essentials, food grains, fruits, vegetables, milk. There is no GST on that. Then for 5%, it is low rated for tea, coffee, frozen vegetables, spices, sweets. 12% is standard rated, consumer goods like butter, ghee, dry fruits. Standard rated second slab, 18% is for marble, granite, perfume, metals. 28% is for luxury items, motorcycles, spare parts. Same way for services also. 0% for charitable services, transport of water, goods, bridges. 5% for railway transport services, bus transport services. 12% for printing job, services related to construction. 18% for cinema, exhibitions, currency exchange. 28% for theme parks, casino, race course, IPL games, airport. All luxury things will have 28% and most basic things will have 0%. So the rates on SSC and HSN codes are only for information. There is no need to remember them. So you need not remember or memorize HSN. You need not memorize SSC. But you have to, it's better you memorize the rates, like you know what are the rates. Like 0, 12, 0, 5, 12, 18, 28%. These are the rates. So on different services, but on what service which rate is applied, you need not have to remember. So please note these things down. Okay. So now we'll come to the question solving part. I will read out the question to you. Whenever you have a question, read it 2-3 times. Then take the things that are given to you and then go for whatever formula you need to apply and then find out the answer. So the first question is, Aarti Gas Agency supplied cylinder LPG to the consumer for taxable value of Rs 545. GST charged at 5%. What is the amount of CGST and SGST in the tax invoice? What is the total amount paid by the consumer? Find the amount of GST to be paid by Aarti Gas Agency. So total value, taxable value, that is without tax, is 545 rupees. Next, what is given is rate of GST is 5%. So 5% of 245 of 545 will give us the tax paid in total. Now 5 by 100 into 545. ₹27.25 is the tax paid in total. So how much is the CGST? CGST is central GST and SGST is state GST, and both of them are equal, which is 2.5% each. Because in the GST, what happens is half the tax goes to the state and half the tax goes to the central. So this is the total. So for each, it will be 27.25 divided by 2. So 2 ones are, 2 threes are 6, 2 6 are 12, 15, 7s are 14, 10, 5s are 10. So 13.6 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6, 12, 2 6 are 12, 15 no, 5 will come here, 5, 2 2s are 4 and 10, 5. So 13.625 rupees each is the CGST and SGST. Next, what we need to find is the total amount paid by the customer. So total amount will be taxable value plus CGST plus SGST, that is total GST. So taxable value is 545 plus total value is 27.25, which will be 572.25. This is the total value to be paid by the customer, total amount, and total GST to be paid is 27.25. This is the tax paid total, GST paid total. So please note this down. Now I am reading out the next question. Courier service agent charged total rupees 590 to courier a parcel from Nashik to Nagpur. In the tax invoice, taxable value is 500, on which GST is 45 and SGST is 45. Find the rate of GST charged for this service. So GST is given by CGST plus SGST, which is 45 plus 45 is 90. Total amount is 590, and tax invoice taxable value is 500. So rate will be given by is 1, this is 2, 1 upon 2, which is 90 GST upon the taxable value into 100. %. So the rate is given as 18%. This formula you have to remember. For the rate of GST, it is always on the taxable value. GST on the taxable value, not GST on the total amount, because this already has the tax. So you have to take the difference and then you need to solve. So GST will be on the taxable value. Please note this down. Okay, now the third question. Shrikar bought a laptop with 10% discount on printed price. So discount is given. %10 on marked price, marked or printed price. Okay, discount is given. The printed price of the laptop was 50,000. So price is rupees 50,000. So what will be the amount after discount? 50,000 minus the discounted price. So discount price will be 10% of 50,000. This 10 by 100 into 50,000. So 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel. 5,000 rupees. So 50,000 minus 5,000, that is 45,000. This is the amount that has to be taxed. So rate of GST, 18% GST was charged on discounted price. So 18% was charged on the discounted price, not on the marked price. So the discounted price amount is 45,000. So 18%. So total GST will be 18% of 45,000. Now 18 into 45. Yeah, so 8100 is the GST, in which CGST is half and HGST is half of this price, which will be 4050 each. That is not asked, but it is given for information. Next, total amount paid. Amount paid will be the discounted price plus the total GST. ₹53100 rupees. This is the total amount that is paid. So please note this down.